back in the review today with the new Jason bundle. So this bundle is 2,500 V-Bucks. You get the Jason skin, no edit styles. You also get the Jason's Blade kit that has the machete edit style, the axe edit style, and the axe and machete edit style with the Crystal Lake Life Preserver backbling that is reactive with the pickaxes. You also have the Friday emote, and we also have the Machete Paddle emote and the Vengeance Seeker wrap. All that 2,500 V-Bucks. Little expensive, but definitely not as bad as the Grabber bundle, which was the same price, and you get way more in here. Yeah. So Jason alone, 1,500. Jason's Blade kit is the backbling and the pickaxes for 800. That's probably why this bundle, because just for 800 with the Grabber, you only got the pickaxe. You didn't get the backbling as well. We also have the Friday emote for 300. The paddle emote is 500. And the Vengeance Seeker wrap is 500. Other than that, that's really about it. Let's get into it.
Hey gamers, remember to subscribe, like, comment, share. Check that description for all the other social media platforms. Now back to the video.
Alright, so here is the Jason skin, or Jason Voorhees. It only says Jason in the tag. I remember reading that. I'm like, what? Only Jason? Why not Jason Voorhees? Why is not his full name? Why is not his full legal name, guys? Come on. Anyways, Jason here with his machete edit style for the pickaxe. Pull up. That's a weird. Ooh, wait. That's sick! Is that because of the backbling? The little noise? Is it the first time we've had something like that? That's cool. Swing. Normal knife, pickaxe, swing. Man. I think that's the backbling. I don't know if that's the skin, because I was using the skin earlier, and I don't remember hearing it. Maybe I just was talking over it, but that's cool. No cool impact or anything. Yeah, nothing crazy there like Michael Myers. Basic bitch ass. Yellow. Here's the axe now. Same noise. Swing. Same thing. Sounds a little different. Impact. Sounds a little different, right? Definitely sounds heavier. Insane basic. I don't think we need to go through this again. That did sound heavier though. And here's the both the machete and the axe. Well, if you stop it quick enough, you don't hear the noise. Swing. Definitely different noises. Let's make it more boom, boom. That's what it's kind of sounding like. And then basic, yeah. Nothing crazy with these guys here. That's cool though. 800, you get the backbling and the pickaxes, and a lot customization with those. You can do dualies. You can do just the one machete or just the one axe. Really nice. Really nice. Okay, this wrap is reactive. It's by taking damage, so it's better if I just shoot. So you see right there, it's cracked. So it will heal back up. And his eyes squint, I think. Oh, if I could. Wrong thing. Right there, boom, crack. You take more damage, it does more. I think his eyes are, am I crazy? His eyes are getting bigger, it seems, on the wrap. I'm going to die from this one. But it seems like his eyes kind of move or something when you take the damage. Very interesting. Very interesting. We'll just kill myself because... yeah, and then We'll repair back up. Yeah. Okay. Very interesting. I don't know when the fuck you're really gonna see that. It's kind of cool, sorta, but you know, you're not really gonna see it. I personally think I like the grabbers wrap a bit more, but compare it to the other Halloween stuff. But yeah, this is ADS with Jason. It's fine. You're gonna be good. This is great. This is good. Really good. Oh, there's other weapons for play. Yeah, like it's not a bad reactivity, damage reactivity. We don't have that much of that, so that's cool. But like, I just don't think it's cool enough to where you're gonna see it that well. To be honest, let's do it a building here. Okay, we have the Machete Paddle emote. This reversal. Music. That's cool. Let's get the. Little Jason llama there. It's a little. That's kind of cool. Not bad. I think it's a little fodder, but it's not bad. Then we have Friday. It's hard to see. Side. It's really hard to see from this side. You can't see it. But basically, he slices it, and now it's Friday the 13th, and he's pointing at it. With some of the tense music. Oh, there you go. There you can see it. It's Infinite. That's not bad for Infinite. It's a little goofy. Yeah, I still think it's a little fodder, though, to be honest. But I get it. There's not that many emotes you could do for Jason, to be honest. I don't think it's terrible, to be honest. Alright, so here's the skin without the backbling on. And I do want to show also the pickaxe. It does make that noise without the backbling. That's nice! Good job, guys. I don't know if that's exclusive with Jason. We can throw on, like, a grabber or something. Quickly. Let's see. Nope. Great. Good reactivity, guys. Good job on that one. That is fantastic. That's a great sound effect. Really cool. You don't need to tie that with the back bling. You can just use that. Great noise. Love it. Subtle. Interesting. Really cool. Love that. That's probably the best detail from this entire bundle for me. That was really cool. I did not notice that earlier while I was playing. I was using Jason a little earlier, and I did not notice it at all. It is very subtle. You can't really hear it when you're playing, but when you know it's there, you know it's there. So, good job on that one, Epic Games. I really like that. That's probably my favorite detail in the entire bundle, to be honest. Love that. I'll give an S plus tier on the pickaxes, to be honest. You get so much. The cool pull-out noise, that's great. You have the machete, you have the axe, and the dualies. Fantastic, even if I'm not a big fan of Jason with an axe. No, Jason's got a machete. But Fortnite-wise, it is nice that you get all those. You get the machete, the axe, and the dualies if you want that, because you can use the axe with other skins. That's great. Jason-wise, I do not like him holding an axe. He is a machete. Machete only for me with Jason. But as a Fortnite pickaxe, fan-fucking-tastic. Love that. Anyways, let's talk about the other stuff in the bundle. We have the Jason skin, obviously. No edit styles. And we'll talk about Jason because this is the big thing that people want to talk about. This is not, oh, this is not Jason. This is blah, 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 blah. Not Jason. This is not any version of Jason we have really seen in any movie or franchise, to be honest. This is the new Jason universe design that they will be using from now on in advertisements, video games, whatever. Remember the whole lawsuit and the reason why the Jason game, the Friday the 13th game, got canceled and canned and didn't get any more updates because the whole lawsuit happened. Basically, quick rundown of the lawsuit. One guy said, "Oh, I have the original movie rights with everything with Camp Crystal Lace and baby Jason, kid Jason, and Pamela and all that." And then another guy was like, "Oh, I have the hockey mask and I have adult Jason and all that." So that was the lawsuit. They did a legal battle. Blah 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 blah. All that happened. They finally came to agreement. Blah blah blah. Money, court, whatever. And then they came together to create Jason Universe. So then they have this as the design for Jason. This is the official design. This is going to be for basically everything they do with Jason from now on, unless they change the design later for movies or whatever the fuck they do with them. But anyways, that's what I want to go through quickly there because people complaining, this is not Jason, this is not the Jason I know. Yeah, it's not. It's the new design because of the lawsuits. And do I think it's a bad design? No, I think it's fine. It works. It's kind of a generic version of Jason. I would have picked better. I would have picked Friday 3 or 4 Jason. I think those two are the most iconic. Especially 4 with the Tommy Jarvis axe to the head. That one's good. That one's good. So yeah, that's my preferred Jason. But it's a generic Jason. It's fine. It looks fine. I have no problems with it. I think people in an uproar a little too much. It would have been nice to have some edit styles or whatever for different versions of Jason. There's so many cool different versions of Jason, but it's just not gonna happen. Maybe in the future when they figure out licensing for those older versions of Jason, they can throw them in here. But for now, this is it. This is all we got. But it's fine. I don't really care. Skin looks fine. Other than that, so pickaxe. I think the pickaxes are the best part. To be honest, that noise. Oh my god, you get the edit styles. You get the backbling also included. Technically that might bump up the pickaxe price to 800 instead of 500, but grabber pickaxe also 800. Really doesn't have anything cool to boot with it, to be honest. I mean, it has a cool impact, I guess, but you know, and it's kind of reactive with the skin, but no cool noise. No cool noise. You have the wrap. I think the wrap might be probably the weakest part. I don't think it's that great. I like damage reactivity. It's just like, it's kind of a boring damage reactivity, to be honest. And then the emotes, kind of fodder. I get them. They make sense. But, you know, and the music's cool. But I'm never going to use these. Never. I'm never going to use these. I'm never going to use them. I'm never going to use them, to be honest. But yeah. That's really about it for the Jason bundle. I think it's pretty solid, 2.5. Same price as the grabber bundle, and I think it is probably, you get more for it. You do get a lot more for it, and I do think it's probably worth it more than the grabber, if we're gonna compare bundles. But it still is a little too pricey. Maybe like 2,000, 2.2 would have been a bit better pricing, but obviously Epic Games pricing recently has been not the greatest. I would like them. I'm fine with separating backblings. I think that's a fine, good idea. People just want to buy backblings, but and then like they bundled it in with the pickaxe, and I don't think it's terrible either. Because if you think about it, the backbling would be 300, and then the pickaxe is 500 there, but you know they're bundled in together. So, but personally, I would like for them to go back to what they kind of did with the Peacemaker bundle, where that bundle was 1,000. The skin was 1,200, and you know the backbling was still separate, but you could still buy just the skin for 1,200. I think that should be the new movement forward. I think that's such a better pricing model. If you're going to separate the backblings, make those 300. Every backbling, don't care if it's reactive, animated, nah. Every backling's 300. Make the skin 1.2. If you don't want the backbling, which usually I don't like the backlings. I don't really use that many in the game. I only really use the instruments and the Unreal backbling. So to me, getting a backbling or not, I don't really care if I'm just going to buy the skin. But if you're going to not include a backbling, it should be cheap. It really should be. And I'm fine with them not including backbling, but yeah. So yeah, the bundle still should be cheaper, but it's not as egregious as I think some of the other bundle prices in the game. I still think you get a good amount of items here. The skin's good, and man, I'm in love with these pickaxes. I think the pickaxes are the best part of the bundle. I did not hear that noise before. Yeah, the pickaxes are great. So universal, machete, axe, dualies. Fucking love these pickaxes. Holy shit, I actually shocked how good these pickaxes are. I think the pickaxes, best part. If you're gonna buy anything from this bundle, buy those pickaxes. Those are universal. You're gonna be able to use that with any killer we get, and like, fuck the grabber axe. Just get this pickaxe, and boom, there you go. You can use that axe. I know it's not gonna be reactive, but if you don't want to spend that much and you just have just a little bit of V-Bucks, there you go. Here's a pickaxe for fucking any killer in the game. Doesn't matter. Axe, machete, who fucking cares? Just give them a machete. Give them an axe. Give them dualies. Who cares? Yeah, this is a universal pickaxe. This is gonna be a fantastic pickaxe to have later down the line with all these people we're gonna get, you know, in the game. So like, you wouldn't even need to buy Art's pickaxe, right? Just give him a fucking machete. You know, like, who cares? So it's a universal pickaxe. It's a really good pickaxe. I think this pickaxe is gonna stand the test of time, to be honest. So if I'm gonna say buy anything in this bundle, it's this pickaxe. This pickaxe is amazing. So yeah. Jason is great too. I think he looks good. No edit styles kind of sucks, but he's fine. It's a basic Jason design, and I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's bad at all. It's fine. It works for what it's trying to do. If someone looked at that, it's like, oh yeah, that's Jason Voorhees. Yeah, yeah. But if you're like a big fan, it's like, oh, that's not Jason Voorhees. I get it. And like, am I a huge fan of the Jason universe design? No, not really. I would have read a couple other versions of Jason that I think would have looked better, but I don't think it is the worst thing of all time. But yeah, other than that, that's really about it for the Jason bundle.